One of the things that makes this time of year stand out is the incredible acts of kindness that we witness.
And right now there is a massive effort to help a girl who's fighting cancer. Jay Korf shows us how thousands have answered the call to help her by helping others.
You know, it is really neat. Look what time in the morning it is in the turnout.
Early Saturday, when most children sleep in.
Hi there.
Headmaster Randy Hollister welcomed scores of parents and students.
I'm really happy that everybody's here for her.
Into Loudon Country Day School, like Barrett Harrington.
What do you want for Christmas?
They came to share in a Christmas tradition.
We're here today to write letters to Santa.
Well, I actually want a guitar for Christmas. I'm writing letters to Santa for my friend Gabriella.
But these requests to St. Nick
How many have you wrote?
are more like a written prayer than an appeal for a coveted toy.
I just want a miracle to happen for her.
The letters are selfless,
I'm asking for a cure for cancer, so she was going to be okay.
just like Gabriella Miller, the 9-year-old student who inspired this gathering.
None of our children should be facing life-threatening diseases.
Only a few weeks ago, Gabriella began getting headaches.
And then we noticed that one side of her face started to droop a little bit.
Her father, Mark, says an MRI revealed an inoperable brain tumor in a precocious 4th grader who has the poise of a politician, the heart of a saint, and the courage of a warrior.
Sick is you have the flu. Ill is you're going to die. I have a brain tumor. I'm not sick, I'm not ill. So that's the kind of kid she is.
Gabriella's condition qualified her to travel to Paris through the Make-A-Wish Foundation to get through the arduous chemo and radiation treatments. She thinks about her spring of 2013 trip, calling it her bright shining star.
So she knows that when things get tough, that she has that to look forward to, and she's like, you know what, other kids can do that too.
Gabriella then ignited a remarkable movement of giving.
No, I was not thinking that all these people are going to come.
It's amazing to see the movement behind someone that most of these people don't know.
That brings us back to this packed cafeteria.
We're counting the 50s, so we'll take them.
For every letter to Santa delivered to Macy's, the department store will donate $1 to Make-A-Wish.
1, 22, 23.
Gabriella's challenge?
29.
Write 10,000 letters.
32. I heard about the brain tumor. I just felt so strange inside. I didn't really like it. And now that I'm here, I feel like I'm doing something good.
And only days after a Facebook page was created detailing her story of struggle and philanthropy, letters began pouring in from all corners of the world.
Even when she's exhausted, we'll say, hey, we got a letter from Iowa, or we got a letter from Poland. And it perks her up. She smiles.
Organizers are now convinced that a little girl's empathy and her community's determination will easily add up to 10,000 letters, ensuring that another child like Gabriella will get their wish too.
She's a great kid. She's our hero.
And Gabriella Miller has every intention of beating back cancer because she knows that Paris, her bright shining star, awaits.
Thank you very much for coming. It means a lot to us. Thank you. Hi, kids. Thank you.
We're told the 10,000 letters to Santa will be delivered to Macy's on December 23rd. As for Gabriella Miller, she's expected to finish up her round of cancer-fighting treatments right before her 10th birthday, which is in mid-January. And then it's time to plan for that trip to Paris. In the newsroom, Jay Korf, ABC 7 News.
Oh, thanks so much, Jay. Hoping she's feeling strong and ready to check out the Eiffel Tower when she gets.
Well, just a couple of weeks ago, we brought you the story of one sick girl's dream to help others like her.
And thanks to her strength, determination, and worldwide support, she's making a difference. Jay Korf joins us from the newsroom now. And Jay, we have an exciting conclusion to a great story.
Indeed, Pamela. You know, when we first covered this story on Gabriella Miller, we knew that something special was happening, but no one had any idea that a little girl's passionate belief that children struggling with illness have the right to dream would touch so many lives.
We have a mountain of letters here.
Chris Kroll's cramped foyer in Leesburg, Virginia.
Yeah, I just put them on the table for the next group of sorters.
Was transformed Saturday into a remarkable repository of letters.
Here's a heavy bin if anybody's feeling strong.
For weeks, she and a small band of volunteers have been counting, culling, and reading.
This one says, Dear Santa, all I want is to marry Justin Bieber.
Seasonal notes to St. Nick.
Dear Santa, I wish that I could see you when you come out of the chimney.
They're handwritten by children from across the country and around the globe.
Letters have come in from Saudi Arabia and Ecuador and all over Europe.
And most of them are one kid writing one letter at a time.
But they read like dreams instead of superficial demands.
Dear Santa, I wish Gabriella's wishes would come true.
Dear Santa Claus, my only wish is to have Gabriella better.
Because they aren't meant for Kris Kringle at all.
Love, Jesse. Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah. I love you, Gabriella.
Only a month ago, Kroll's dear friends, Mark and Ellen Miller, learned their vivacious 9-year-old daughter, Gabriella, had an inoperable brain tumor. Thanks to Make-A-Wish Foundation, Gabriella gets to travel to Paris. But before going, this thoughtful 4th grader had a selfless epiphany.
I know, we still have mail coming.
She asked for letters to Santa because Macy's donates $1 back to Make-A-Wish for every letter received. Gabriella figured other children struggling just like her deserve their dream.
Every night at some point I burst into tears just because children are so good in their heart.
I will not stop praying for you. From Kennedy Vaca.
Well, they blew past their goal of 10,000.
Each bag probably has a few thousand letters in it.
Social media made 50,000 a reality.
It's really buoyed her spirits during this time that otherwise might have felt really lonely and really dark.
Then all expectations were shattered. 100,000 became 150,000, which morphed into more than 200,000 letters. Sunday afternoon, a moving company donated a truck. The U.S. Postal Service, bags and carts.
We're going to take them one at a time in the mall.
So this avalanche of love could be delivered to the Macy's at Dulles Town Center.
It highlights what the community can do when they really do believe. It's pretty incredible.
Despite arduous chemo and radiation treatments, this is where Gabriella made her first public appearance. Hundreds filled the atrium to support a girl who symbolizes so much of what we admire in the human condition.
On behalf of Make-A-Wish Foundation, we thank you for everything that you've done.
Then Chris Kroll,
thanks to everyone who believes,
made the announcement.
Is 240,983.
What happened next, no one expected. One final letter would be read.
Dear Santa, I'm Gabriella, the one with the tumor. Make-A-Wish has really touched me.
Cancer makes Gabriella physically weak, her speech altered, but you can hear her strength in every word.
I want to say one more thing. This is my motto, and I think you should use it too. You might have a bad day today, but there's always a bright side to look forward to tomorrow. Look inside. What's your bright side? Thank you. Happy holidays.
It's impossible to calculate a love that starts in a little girl's heart, travels around the world,
Isn't she fantastic?
And returns with the immeasurable gift of hope.
Macy's officials were so touched that they donated an additional $25,000 in Gabriella's name to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Now, since each wish costs about $7,500, all those letters and Macy's donation will allow 36 more children struggling with illness to get their wish. In the newsroom, Jay Korf, News Channel 8.
What an incredible story, Jay.
Yes.
What an inspiring story.
Yeah, it has us all tearing up here on the desk listening to that.
It really does.
All right, it's going to be tough to transition now to weather.
Well, you know